to face the Archfiend.
Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake glows with nostalgic warmth and modern elegance. The vibrant pixel art, dynamic lighting, and orchestral score breathe new life into a classic journey. Combat feels smooth and satisfying, while the job system adds depth without overwhelming. Every town, dungeon, and character oozes personality, making exploration consistently rewarding. This remake respects the original while enhancing it in meaningful ways. A timeless adventure reimagined with care and attention to detail. It's hard to put down.
Into the depths of the labyrinth, explorers. Etrian.
The Etrian Odyssey Origins collection is a restored version of 3 classic RPG adventures that inspire players to explore deep dungeons and create personalized groups for tactical warfare. Players guide a guild of adventurers through a large labyrinth in pursuit of unique gems and secrets. They move about and make a map of the area while fighting foes in turn-based combat. The game also has upgraded visuals, a remastered soundtrack, quality of life enhancements, difficulty choices, and save slots, quick access to the monstrous codex, mission log, and skill tree.
You must be ready to defeat anything and everything that comes your way.
Gods, choose wisely. These answers will...
Tactics Ogre Reborn is a stunning revival of a tactical RPG classic, masterfully blending deep strategy with a gripping, mature narrative. Every decision carries weight in the battlefield and within the story. The revamped visuals and orchestrated soundtrack breathe new life into a timeless world, while quality of life improvements make battles smoother without losing depth. Its branching paths and moral choices create a rich tapestry of outcomes, encouraging replayability. This is more than a remaster, it's a heartfelt tribute to one of the genre's most influential masterpieces.
Your strategy. Reborn and deeper than ever, dive into a tale.
It wasn't the only thing that mattered to you.
OCTOPATH Traveler 2 takes everything that made the first game special and refines it into a richer adventure. The 8 characters feel distinct, each with stories worth following, and the way their paths occasionally cross adds depth. The turn-based combat stays engaging with a break and boost system that rewards planning ahead. The world is stunning, with its blend of 2D sprites and 3D environments creating a unique charm. It's a long journey, but one that invites you to sink in, and an excellent soundtrack that ties it all together.
The places you go, the deeds you do.
To live alongside the seasons of life.
HARVESTELLA pulls players into a rich world where farming, combat, and storytelling move with a satisfying rhythm. The changing seasons shape not just crops, but lives, and the mystery of quietus keeps the journey compelling. Combat feels responsive, and character interactions deepen with time. From quiet village moments to dungeons filled with secrets, there's a steady sense of growth. A solid choice for those seeking a balance of action, life sim, and JRPG depth wrapped in a vivid fantasy setting.
We're both just humans. I don't know what you think is.
They reflect the genuine thoughts of the
Persona 5 Royal Street Uns, with its slick style, addictive turn-based combat, and unforgettable soundtrack. The Phantom Thief's journey is packed with heart, depth, and vibrant storytelling that never drags. Social sim elements are just as engaging as the battles, and every confidant adds meaning to the world. The game's visual flair and character design elevate each scene with flair and energy. A masterclass in JRPG storytelling that stays captivating through every twist and confrontation.
Wear the mask and see the truth for yourself. March 30th.
Triangle Strategy rewards patience with rich tactical depth and thoughtful storytelling. The branching narrative encourages tough moral decisions that truly impact the outcome. Its pixel art visuals paired with HD 2D design give each scene a classic yet refined feel. Strategic combat feels satisfying, especially when positioning and terrain are used wisely. With voice acting that adds weight to political intrigue, this is a slow-burning tactical RPG that steadily builds momentum into something genuinely rewarding and memorable.
Power to your wings no longer.
Spirit Hunter's Infinite Horde is an addictive survival action game that pulls you in with its fast pace and satisfying progression. The core idea is simple but effective. Mow down waves of enemies, earn upgrades, and keep pushing for higher scores. The constant sense of growth makes each run rewarding, with new abilities unlocking creative ways to handle the chaos. It strikes a nice balance between challenge and accessibility, giving you reasons to jump back in after every round. A fun, addictive roguelite that feels great to revisit anytime.
Taking his title as Master of Monsters.
Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince offers a charming blend of monster collecting and classic RPG storytelling. The fusion system is deep, rewarding experimentation and strategy, while the art style and soundtrack capture the magic of the Dragon Quest universe. Battles are fast-paced yet thoughtful, with a satisfying progression curve that keeps the adventure engaging. Exploring the richly designed biomes adds a layer of wonder, and the witty writing gives every encounter personality. A joyful experience for fans of monster-taming adventures and heartfelt journeys. SaGa Frontier 2 Remastered brings its watercolor art style to life with vibrant detail and a distinct aesthetic rarely seen in modern RPGs. The dual protagonist structure adds depth, with branching paths that reward exploration and thoughtful decision-making. Its layered combat system rewards planning without being overwhelming, and the soundtrack matches the tone of each moment with elegance. There's something timeless in the way it tells its story, inviting players into a world that feels both nostalgic and fresh.
His life will be dedicated to this long struggle.
A stunning blend of classic JRPG charm and modern enhancements, this remake absolutely shines. The revamped pixel art and 2.5D environments are breathtaking, breathing new life into every scene. Combat feels fluid and satisfying, with snappy action that keeps battles engaging from start to finish. The dual protagonist system adds great replay value, while the story delivers heartfelt moments and epic stakes. Every musical track has been beautifully reimagined, hitting all the right nostalgic notes. It's a love letter to fans and a brilliant entry point for newcomers.
Two worlds, one thing.
A mesmerizing journey through a melancholic world where androids question their purpose and emotions. The combat feels satisfying, with elegant movement and intuitive mechanics. Environments shift between serene ruins and war-torn cities, creating a powerful contrast. The soundtrack is unforgettable, elevating each moment with emotion and grandeur. With multiple endings and narrative depth, it rewards curiosity and reflection. A striking reminder of what games can evoke when story and gameplay move in harmony. Trials of Mana is a 3D recreation of the iconic RPG classic that was first released in 1995 under the title Seiken Densetsu 3. This renewed tale of triumphing over Destiny's trials has been refreshed. Players can now fully immerse themselves in the beloved journey, which has been thoroughly updated with improved graphics, character voiceovers, a remastered soundtrack, an additional post-ending episode, an innovative ability system, a revamped character leveling system with a new class, and more dynamic battles. Romancing Saga 3 is an engaging journey through a vast world filled with deep customization and strategic combat. The open-ended story allows for multiple playstyles and unique character development paths, making every playthrough feel fresh. Its retro-inspired graphics and music create a nostalgic yet engaging atmosphere. The game's complexity rewards thoughtful planning, providing a satisfying challenge without feeling overwhelming. This title is a true gem for those who enjoy rich RPG mechanics and freedom in storytelling. SaGa Scarlet Grace Ambitions presents a refreshing take on turn-based combat with strategic depth that rewards planning over brute force. The open-ended narrative structure allows players to shape each journey, making every playthrough distinct. With a striking art style and a captivating soundtrack, it's easy to get absorbed in its unique world. Battles demand thoughtful choices, and the progression feels rewarding. A true gem for those seeking a deep RPG with rich mechanics and meaningful choices that evolve with every decision. Dragon Quest III: The Seeds of Salvation delivers a timeless RPG experience with charm, depth, and heart. The story unfolds with a perfect balance of adventure and mystery, enhanced by memorable characters and a surprisingly emotional journey. The revamped visuals and orchestral soundtrack breathe new life into this classic without losing its nostalgic soul. Strategic combat and the class system offer satisfying customization and replay value. It's a masterclass in storytelling and design that proves just how magical a well-crafted role-playing game can be. Star Ocean First Departure R is a captivating RPG that takes players on an unforgettable journey through space and time. The story is engaging, with well-developed characters and a rich world to explore. Combat feels dynamic and strategic, encouraging thoughtful planning rather than button mashing. The visuals and soundtrack complement the narrative perfectly, enhancing immersion. This game manages to balance depth and accessibility, making it a rewarding adventure for those who enjoy classic role-playing games.
Gate. Will it let us in, though?
It's showtime!
A thrilling journey unfolds with stunning visuals and a deeply emotional story. Combat feels responsive and satisfying, with refined mechanics that enhance each battle. The soundtrack is unforgettable, heightening every dramatic moment. Characters are well developed, and their arcs carry genuine weight. With upgraded visuals and voice acting, the world feels alive and engaging. It's a heartfelt adventure that respects its roots while feeling fresh and modern. An excellent remake that honors its legacy in the best way possible. Haiku the robot drips with atmosphere and a moody tone that keeps each step through the ruined world intriguing. Its pixel art style carries a worn elegance, matched by an ambient soundtrack that lingers. The exploration feels deliberate, with each upgrade and hidden path encouraging curiosity. Combat is simple yet satisfying, never overstaying its welcome. There's a quiet confidence in how it unfolds, never rushed, never bloated. A steady, rewarding journey through a melancholic mechanical wasteland. Cathedral is a retro-style action platformer with a massive interconnected world, clever secrets, and satisfying combat. The pixel art feels authentic without leaning too hard into nostalgia, and the level design keeps exploration rewarding. Boss fights are challenging but fair, with tight patterns that demand attention. The soundtrack carries a nostalgic punch, enhancing the sense of adventure. With its solid pacing and plenty to discover, this game proves that classic design still has a lot of life when done with confidence and care. Chasm: The Rift is an exciting and inventive first-person shooter. Players go through a nightmare universe packed with interwoven objectives and horrific animals. As they go, they come across mutations that have evolved into terrifying mutations, owing to the creation of time channels in the Earth's atmosphere. As a part of an elite commando team, your job is to repel and exterminate these animals while destroying the time channels, so liberating the Earth from these lethal mutations. The game provides a thrilling journey through the corridors of time. Capes is a refreshing blend of tactical strategy and superhero storytelling that instantly grabs your attention. The turn-based combat feels tight and rewarding, with each character bringing a distinct flavor to battles. The story unfolds with surprising depth, diving into themes of heroism and sacrifice. Visually, the comic book art style pops with vibrant energy, adding personality to every frame. Whether you're chaining abilities or uncovering character backstories, it keeps you hooked with meaningful progression and emotional weight.
Lay down a wall. Thanks.
Earth Defense Force World Brothers 2 is a chaotic blast of fun, delivering satisfying action and quirky charm in equal measure. The voxel-style visuals give it a playful, retro flair, while the vast array of characters and weapons keeps the gameplay fresh and unpredictable. Missions are fast-paced and packed with over-the-top enemies that never stop coming, encouraging non-stop teamwork and strategy. It strikes a perfect balance between silly and strategic, making it a joyful experience for fans of arcade-style shooters and co-op mayhem.
About 50 of them are inbound from the east.
The DioField Chronicle is a refreshing strategy RPG that feels both approachable and rewarding. Its real-time tactical battles give you freedom to plan carefully while still keeping things engaging, and the variety of units encourages experimentation. The story leans into political intrigue with characters who actually feel layered, which makes the campaign worth following. The art style has a striking diorama look that fits the tone well, and the soundtrack adds weight to every mission. It's the kind of game that invites you to think and enjoy.
Wish for is to keep fighting alongside you.
Magical world in pursuit of treasure.
Dragon Quest Treasures is a lighthearted adventure that rewards curiosity and exploration. Playing as Eric and Mia, the hunt for hidden riches feels satisfying thanks to the monster companions who help uncover secrets and fight alongside you. The world is colorful, easy to get lost in, and full of surprises that keep the treasure hunts from feeling repetitive. Combat is straightforward but enjoyable, and collecting monsters adds a layer of strategy without becoming overwhelming. It's the kind of game that's relaxing yet rewarding, fun and engaging.
The Lord of Light, an almighty god, only
Actraiser Renaissance is a 2D platformer that combines city-building simulation and 2D platforming gameplay. Players take on the roles of the Lord of Light and their angel, guiding humanity to prosperity in an evil-filled planet. The game has upgraded 2D graphics and 15 new music tracks, with an emphasis on realm acts and realm management. Players use powerful magic to overcome obstacles and fight adversaries, but realm management entails calling lightning and generating earthquakes to safeguard towns. Real-time strategic fights are critical to gaining success. Overlord Escape from NAZARICK packs a solid mix of action and platforming wrapped in a dark fantasy setting. The controls feel responsive, and Clementine's powers keep growing in interesting ways, encouraging exploration. Visually moody with a strong atmosphere, each area builds tension through eerie music and clever level design. There's a rewarding sense of progression as new abilities unlock and combat becomes more strategic. A satisfying journey through a mysterious world filled with danger and lore. PARANORMASIGHT, The Seven Mysteries of Honjo unfolds a gripping supernatural tale through smart writing, eerie visuals, and an atmospheric soundtrack that deepens the tension. The story-driven gameplay rewards curiosity, with branching paths that encourage multiple playthroughs. Characters feel grounded, and the urban legends at the heart of the game build a strong sense of mystery. It's a slow burn, but one that pays off with memorable twists and a consistently immersive tone that keeps the mind engaged throughout. Voice of Cards, The Forsaken Maiden unfolds like a melancholic storybook, with each card turn deepening the sense of wonder. Its card-based battles are simple yet strategic, and the narration adds emotional weight to every moment. The music, soaked in nostalgia, sets a poignant tone throughout the journey. It's easy to get drawn into the melancholy world, where every choice feels meaningful. A quiet, thoughtful game that finds strength in restraint and evokes a lasting sense of reflection. ONINAKI is a role-playing game set in a world where the ghosts of the dead might linger in the beyond if they die with regrets. Kagachi, a member of Watchers, is responsible with relieving the spirits' burdens and resolving their conflicts so that they can pass on quietly. If they do not, they will turn into monsters and their souls will be linked to the planet. Kagachi meets the Night Devil and sets out on a journey to save the world. The plot has a one-dimensional character and unexpected events, although the final third might feel stretched out.
If this be your will.
This should be fun.
OCTOPATH Traveler is a remarkable RPG that combines classic turn-based combat with a unique narrative structure. Each of the 8 characters has a distinct story that unfolds with rich dialogue and meaningful choices, creating deep immersion. The pixel art visuals paired with a lush orchestral soundtrack evoke a nostalgic yet fresh feel. Combat strategy is rewarding, encouraging thoughtful planning and diverse tactics. This game creates a memorable journey through its well-designed world and engaging mechanics. Edge of Sanity is a psychological survival horror game set in the Alaskan tundra. Players are members of a resupply crew for scientists who discover an empty field lab and must investigate the truth about frightening occurrences. The game is rife with craziness, which influences the player's actions and perspective of reality. The player must maintain morale, recruit survivors, and set up food and water stations. They must also consider ways for dealing with their adversaries, such as employing crafting talents and the surroundings to outwit dangers. Children of Silentown is a fascinating and adorable point-and-click adventure game. Lucy, a scared youngster, has reached the age where she may investigate the mystery town and its perilous surrounds. The game has a distinct 2D visual style, soundtrack, and a cast of eccentric people and animals to interact with. Players may interact with other children in the village by playing minigames, and there is a cruel cat that is programmed to annoy Lucy at any given opportunity. To solve the mystery of Silentown, the game promotes exploring, puzzle solving, and mastering minigames.
Come to me. There is no shame.
Once Upon a Puppet enchants from the very first moment, blending atmospheric charm with clever puzzle design and fluid platforming. The handcrafted visuals and expressive animations breathe life into every scene, while the music wraps each moment in a storybook aura. Switching between characters feels natural and rewarding, enhancing the experience with cooperative depth. Each level feels thoughtfully imagined, inviting curiosity and exploration. This is a whimsical, heartfelt adventure that surprises with its creativity and captivates with its warmth.
And yet...
Avoid Hope is an atmospheric game with a unique and interesting storyline. Players must solve puzzles, discover treasures, and navigate a universe full of mysterious environments. The game's antique graphics and somber lighting provide flashes of promise. The melancholy music, composed by Waveshaper, sets the tone for the trip. The primary goal is to avoid confrontation while uncovering mysteries within the city. Avoid Hope is best appreciated on a wet, poorly lit night and provides a gripping and immersive experience.
Those eyes.
The Night of the Rabbit is a compelling story-driven journey in which little Jerry pursues an inquisitive white rabbit through the enchanted world of Mousewood. The residents of Mousewood are given tickets to a wonderful magic performance, but the price is outrageous and threatens their life. As the darkness deepens, the animals turn to Jerry, and the small lad faces his biggest battle. The game has a complex, multi-layered narrative with the animal residents inspired by short stories written by the developer. Over the course of 20 hours, the game provides an interesting and thought-provoking experience.
Hello?
Instinct is a hand-drawn puzzle adventure in which players travel through 10 distinct minimalist realms. The nameless hero sets off on a mission to reconcile with his beloved Aiko, passing through lush forests, tranquil lakes, and magical temples. The game encourages players to think outside the box and interact with the world in new ways. The story delves into love, sorrow, and the enduring relationships that unite us, with participants emotionally immersed in the trip. Instinct is more than simply a game. It is an artistic experience that allows players to use their imagination.
All you have to do is play along.
Insurmountable is a surprisingly gripping roguelike adventure that blends survival strategy with the harsh beauty of mountain climbing. Each decision feels weighty, whether you're choosing a path, rationing supplies, or facing random events that can turn deadly fast. The dynamic weather and permadeath system add real tension, while the narrative choices give your journey a personal touch. Visually, it's atmospheric and immersive, with hauntingly serene peaks that contrast the dangers ahead. If you enjoy strategic challenges with a touch of storytelling, this unique climb is absolutely worth the effort. Kraino Origins hits the mark with classic retro vibes and clever level design. The pixel art pops with just the right amount of menace and flair, while the action feels responsive and satisfying. Boss fights are fun without being frustrating, and each stage introduces just enough variety to keep things engaging. Music keeps the mood intense, and the pacing stays snappy. It's clear the developers know what made old-school action games tick and built around that passion. A solid throwback that respects its roots. Chrono Cross is a timeless RPG that delves into concepts of time and space, enabling players to experience the lives of over 40 distinct party members. The Remastered edition contains high-definition 3D models, updated character artwork, high-quality background music, the ability to toggle opponent encounters, background filter choices, improved battle mechanics, auto-fight functionality, and adjustable text display. Players may also select between vintage pixel type and HD font, appealing to both traditional and modern players. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
In the face.